Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4. We'll present our topic today that is about writing a persuading and invitation letter. Before we start, I would say thanks to Miss Neni who has given us the opportunity. And let me introduce ourselves. I'm Dewi Van Henry as moderator and speaker 1, and my partner Siva Suryani as speaker 2, and Friska Salviane as speaker 3. Okay, I will explain the first point. It is about structure and that is about structure, persuading, and invitation letter. The first one is structure of persuasive letter. In the persuasive letter, there is a heading that is contain the name and address, and the second is date. The date the letter is written. The third is greeting or salutation. A formal salutation can start with dear recipient name, like for example, dear Mr. Henry or dear Miss Dewi. Number 4 is introduction. Clearly state your main point or opinion. And the 5 is body paragraph that provides supporting reason and evidence. And the 6 is solution or conclusion, that is over a solution or a strong closing statement. And the last is signature and your name. Oke, struktur dari persuasive letter ini tentunya seperti surat yang lain, ada bagian kepalanya yang berisi nama dan juga alamat pengirim. Dan yang kedua, tanggal suratnya, kapan tanggal surat itu dituliskan. Dan kemudian adalah greeting atau pembukaan. Kalau di surat bahasa Inggris dimulai dengan Dear Mr. bla 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 or Dear Mrs. bla bla bla. Dan juga ada introduction. Introduction ini maksudnya pembukaan, apa sih tujuan kamu menulis persuasive letter ini. Dan kemudian ada body paragraph, ada isi paragraf isinya. Yang isinya adalah alasan atau bukti dari tujuan surat yang kamu tulis. Kemudian ada juga solution or conclusion, solusi atau kesimpulan. Isinya yaitu berikan pernyataan atau beri solusi untuk kalimat penutupnya. Dan kemudian jangan lupa tuliskan tanda tangan dan juga nama lengkap. Okay, the second is structure of an invitation letter. The first one is header. That is contain sender's information and date. The second one is salutation. That is contain formal greeting. And the third is introduction, briefly explain the purpose of the invitation. And the fourth is even details, contain date, time, location, and purpose of the letter. And the 5 is RSVP information, that is instruction for confirming attendance. And the last is closing, that polite closing statement followed by your name. Jadi berbeda dengan persuasive letter tadi, invitation letter atau surat undangan ini lebih simpel, yang mana strukturnya itu ada bagian kepalanya, yaitu berisikan informasi pengirim surat dan juga tanggal. Dan kemudian salutationnya dimulai dengan yang formal seperti start with Dear Mr. bla 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 or Dear Mrs. bla bla bla. Dan yang ketiga ada paragraf pembukaan, yaitu dijelaskan apa tujuan kamu menulisnya itu. Misal mengundang acara perpisahan. Dan yang kemudian adalah even detail acaranya, dari tanggalnya kapan, tanggal acaranya, waktu acaranya, lokasi acara tersebut, dan juga tujuan acaranya. Dan yang terakhir adalah instruksi untuk mengkonfirmasi kedatangan, apakah for example, apakah si A akan datang ke acara yang diundang oleh si B, and that is terletak di RSVP information. And the last is closing, penutup. Penutupnya dalam bahasa yang sopan, dijelaskan ucapan terima kasih dan menanti bahwa orang yang diundang ini akan datang ke acara dan kemudian diikuti oleh nama pengirim surat. Thank you. The next point will explain by my partner Siva Suryani.
Okay, thanks to moderator, I will explain the next material. The purpose of a persuasive letter is to convince the recipients to adopt a specific viewpoint or take action through well-reasoned arguments and evidence. It often employs techniques like emotional appeal, logical reasoning, and addressing counter-argument to strengthen its case. Okay, next, the purpose of invitation letters aims to formally request someone's presence at the event. Its purpose is to inform the recipients about the event's details, such as date, time, and location, while also expressing the significance of their attendance. Both types of letters require clarity and a structured approach to effectively communicate their intention. Okay, next, from the result above, there are two examples of an persuasive letter and invitation letter.
Thank you, Siva. The next point will explain by Frisja Salvia.
Okay, thanks for the moderator. My name is Friska Salviana, MPM 21040053. So I will explain about the language focus, persuading letter and invitation letter. Okay, for the persuading letter, to write a persuasive letter actively, it's essential to utilize specific language techniques that engage the reader and encourage them to take action. Here's a structure guide on how to use language in persuasive letter. Okay, for the structure of a persuasive letter first is introduction. State your purpose. Begin with a clear statement of your main point or request. As example, I'm writing to urge you to support our community initiative to create more green space. And next, body. Provide supportive, like evidence, use credible reasons and facts to back up your argument. An example, research show that access to green space improves mental health and fosters community engagement. And two, emotive language. Incorporate words that evoke strong feelings, making your argument more relatable. An example, imagine a vibrant park where families can gather, children can play, and nature can thrive. And use rhetorical question and entertainment the reader. Talk with question that prompts reflection. The example, what kind of a community do we want to build for future generation? And anecdotes. Share personal stories or examples that illustrate your point. An example, last summer, I saw families enjoying the local park. It was a reminder of how important these spaces are. Address counter-arguments, acknowledge opposing view, and explain why they may be flawed. An example, while some may argue that developing land is more profitable, the long-term benefits of green space for obvious short-term gains. And conclusion, summarize your main points like reinforce your argument succinctly. An example, in conclusion, investing in our community green space will enhance our quality of life. Call to action, encourage the reader to take a specific action. An example, I urge you to join us in this initiative by attending our upcoming meeting on Saturday. Okay, next, language focus for an invitation letter. To craft an effective invitation letter, it's essential to use clear, engaging, and polite language that conveys the event details while encouraging the recipient to attend. Here's a guide on how to structure your invitation letter along with the key language tips for the instructor of an invitation letter. First is sender's information. Include your name and address at the top right corner. Follow this with the date in the expanded form. 2. Recipient's information. Provide the name and address of the recipient below the data. And 3. Salutation. Use a formal greeting such as Dear, it is a recipient name, or Dear Sir or Mother. And next body, opening statement start with a warm and inviting sentence. Example, we are delighted to invite you to our annual coverage gala. Event details clearly state the purpose of the event along with the specific details such as what the occasion or event name, when, date, and time. Like on Saturday, March 15 to 2024 at 6 p.m. and where venue details its place. An example, join us for an evening on fun and philanthropy on March 15, 2024 at 6 p.m. at the Grand Ballroom City Center. Additional information include any special instruction or details relevant to the event. And next, closing statement. And with a polite note expressing your hope for their attendance. Example, we look forward to celebrating this special occasion with you. And 6. Complimentary clause. Use a formal closing such as sincerely or best regards and followed by your name. Okay, thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Pisha. So this is our presentation from the group 4. I would say apologies if there's any mistake. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.